Welcome to Europe's weirdest place. It's a village. I keep wanting to call it a town, but it is a place where there are countless borders, loads of enclaves, pieces of Belgium within the Netherlands and pieces of Netherlands within those pieces of Belgium within the wider country of the Netherlands. It is absolutely crazy. I'll show you on a map how confusing it looks, but when you're down here on the ground, it is even more fascinating to see. And just look at this. Look, this is a restaurant right here. And I don't want to disturb these people too much, but as you can see here, we have Belgium and we have the Netherlands. So where I'm stood right now is one country and they're eating in the Netherlands. And obviously with this being a football channel, there are two stadiums in this small village, one which is Belgian and one which is Dutch. One straddles a borderline from what I can work out, and I'm fascinated to see them. I've made many videos close to many borders before, whether that be Derry, Berwick, TNS in Wales. There's maybe one or two others that I'm forgetting now, Gretna I feel like, but yeah, there's a few which like straddle borders, but none quite like in this village that we're in today. The world's most complex enclave puzzle. For geography nerds like me, this is the dream. Look, so we are here in this large enclave. Enclave, sorry, H1 is the largest enclave of Baarle, even larger than the sum of all the other enclaves. Almost 80% of Baarle or Baarle's enclave population has its residence in this one enclave. Clearly that's why enclave H1 is referred to as the main enclave, or the mother enclave. The typical house number sign has the tricolours of which country it is within. Can you spot these borders in the town centre by the special border tiles and metal pins? But look, as you can see, this one here, it's these little poles just along here. As you can see, they cut through there. I'm not sure what this says in Dutch, but this is an international border right here. We've got the Netherlands there and Belgium there, and it goes through there, look, across the road. So that bit is the Netherlands, that side of it is Belgium, and it goes up and through that building there. This is honestly one of the craziest places I've ever been. Honestly, you could have like Virgil van Dijk born in that house and Kevin De Bruyne born next door. Look at this, it just completely cuts through. Even the colours of the brick of these buildings are different. The Dutch part has 8 enclaves, 7 of which are counter-enclaves. There are a worldwide only 8 counter-enclaves. Beside the 7 in Baarle, where we are now, there is only but one other enclave that's part of the United Arab Emirates. Wow, so 7 of the 8 are here. Oh, and that's completely surrounded by Oman. So that is a piece of, so we're in the Netherlands, inside the Belgium, inside the Netherlands. So it's a tiny bit of the Netherlands, inside this bit of Belgium, inside the wider part of the Netherlands. That is absolutely crazy, look. And that is that little enclave here, the counter enclave. One of only 8 in the world, 7 of which are in here, and the only other one is in the United Arab Emirates. Right, look at this. I'm gonna get some food and a coffee just now, but as you can see, look, the border is literally across the street over there. And if you zoom out, there's look, it's just an absolute cluster of enclave upon enclave. And the more you zoom out, you'll be able to see where it is on the map. There is where we are. But there are 2 football clubs. There's one there, look, which literally looks like it crosses the border. I think that is a Belgian team, I want to say, or that's part of the Netherlands. I think this bit is mainly in this part of Belgium, and there's another one up here which is a little bit away from the sort of enclaves and stuff. I think that is the Dutch team. So there's 2 teams in this small village. One's Dutch and one's Belgian. And is this in Belgium or the Netherlands? This
Netherlands.
This is in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Are you from the Netherlands or are you Belgian?
No, from the
okay,
Netherlands.
cool.
Yeah.
As I try and cross the road, I might be crossing a country right now. I've wasted many hours just looking at Google Maps, and one day when I was a lot younger, I just zoomed in on this area and just saw all those little borders. I was like, what is this? Then I've looked into it and I've always wanted to come, and it feels great to be here. And when I was obviously planning to come to the NAC versus Willem II game, I was like, I'll stay for a few days, see what else I can do in the area. Then when I was like, oh, I've never been to this place before. I'll check it out, see if they got a stadium. They got 2 stadiums, one that's in Belgium, one that's in the Netherlands. So it all came together quite well how I was able to come this time and film a football related video. I've shown you a bit of the town, I've shown you a few of the borders, how it crosses between, you know, people's houses and restaurants and stuff. I think we are coming up to stadium number 1 of the village right now. I think this is the Belgian one. Here we go. This is the town hall. The ground floor, the boundary line crosses diagonally through the police office, where Belgian and Dutch police officers work side by side. Yes, the ground hopping gods have been kind. I knew this was a risk coming here. It's a Saturday right now, so like I could have used today to just go to another match that was already on, but I had to come here. It's like the only day I could come, and it is open. I think there's like a groundsman over there, so hopefully, look, we can have a little look inside. But we are now at the home. Welcome Bidge, KVV Dosco, Baarle-Hertog. I think this is the Belgian football club. Jeff, right?
Yeah.
Fantastic to meet you. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. Do you live in the village here?
I lived here 26 years.
Okay.
And I'm living in Antwerp now for 10 years, and I always travel over for the football.
And so are you Belgian then, or Dutch?
Yeah, I'm Belgian.
So you're Belgian, you live in Antwerp, which is obviously Belgium. Yeah. And so this club here, how would you say it is? KVV?
Dosco.
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 And this is Belgian, right?
Yeah.
And so they play in the Belgian football league?
We play in the lowest league of Belgian football.
And what tier would that be then?
8.
So the 8th tier of Belgian football here, non-league of Belgium.
Yeah.
It's quite an interesting stadium, isn't it? Because there's some of it in the Netherlands, some of it in Belgium.
The floodlight there.
Yeah.
That corner is Dutch.
Oh, so the floodlight is in the Netherlands.
Starting from the floodlight.
And so is there any like sort of hurdles that the club has to work through? Like, do you have to pay electricity to the Netherlands or to Belgium, or is there anything weird like that?
Good question to ask to my dad. Now, in general, in this village, the people are connected, the Belgian clubs are connected on the Belgian electricity, but the water is all, in this village, the water is all Dutch.
Okay, right.
So every person in this village has got Dutch water.
Yeah.
In the past it always was very good because it was cheaper than in Belgium, but after Corona, Russia, Ukraine, it was expensive first. So
right, okay, so there's lots of different things like that. Yeah. And so what about the football club then? You said there was children's games on here, there looks like there's other pitches there, so there's a men's team and everything like that?
Yeah. The first team plays in the 8th division, after like more than 10 years in the 3rd division, 3rd Provinciale.
Yeah. Local divisions,
Local divisions, And we got a couple of youth teams and they play a youth league in their surroundings.
Oh, nice. Yeah. And so there's another stadium which is a Dutch team, a little bit further.
2.5 kilometers down the road.
And so do you ever play each other? Obviously they play in the Dutch.
Some youth teams play against each other friendly.
Yeah. So it's amazing how there's 2 teams in one village.
Yeah.
But they're 2 different countries, and they would very rarely play each other.
Yeah, and everything is a little bit different. Belgium, Holland.
There goes Jeff. What a cool guy. And again, these ground hopping videos, I never quite know what's going to happen when. So I was lucky to even come here and have the stadium be open, but just to be able to stumble upon Jeff there and chat to him. And we are now walking on a pitch which is the 8th tier of Belgian football. This is non-league football in Belgium, and it straddles the border of on this strange town. Here we are in the D, on the 18-yard line of one of the goals. I'm going to touch the goalpost. You know I love to touch the goalpost. There's the penalty spot. Penalty spot's in Belgium. The floodlights over there in the Netherlands. Let's touch the Belgian post. Oh, there's a Dutch horse. I think that would be a Dutch horse, because if this floodlight is Dutch, then I take it the things behind that are Dutch as well. You just don't know, do you? But here we go, look. Coming up now to the Dutch floodlight. Mad. I take it this must mean visitors. I think the other one up there had KVV Dosco on it, so I think that must be the home dugout over there. But look at this stand. This is such a cool non-league stadium. I've looked at a lot of non-league stadiums online in Belgium and the Netherlands just to see like what they're like and if they have the soul and the character and the feel of the ones that we have back home. And a lot of them are sort of like 3G or 4G pitches in like just sports complexes, a little bit like some of them that you see at home, but they don't really have that non-league vibe. But this does, this really does. Look, I mean, we've got a grass pitch, not a 4G pitch. The 8th tier of Belgium as well. That's quite impressive. There's different pitches through there. In behind there is the town hall where the room is split with the police. There's other training pitches over there, and then you have this unreal stand. Look at that. We're gonna have to come here for a game one day. We can do things over there in the Netherlands that maybe we can't do here. Let me know in the comments what that might be. Right, so KVV Dosco, my new favourite non-league club ever. It's time to leave here, sadly. We need to leave here, stay in the same village, visit a football club that is in the same village, just 2 kilometres away, but in a completely different country and playing a completely different league system. And because of that, according to Jeff, they never play each other. Maybe the youth teams do, but not the men's teams anyway. So yeah, I shall see you in a new country in just a second. Before I take you to the next stadium, why is this town the way it is, or this village the way it is? There was a king, I believe, way back in the day. Obviously, Belgium and the Netherlands haven't always been as friendly as what they are today. And I do believe that back in the day there was a lot of fighting between them, so I think the kings or the rulers, the leaders of the time would exchange land in order for the stronger one to protect them. And I think they've just remained like that ever since. There's little pockets of land they've just swapped between them for protection basically. And fast forward, I think it was the 90s where they actually officially finally said where the borders were, because it was so up in the air. And then now in 2023 you can come here and they have all the little lines on the ground. They have all the little signs all around the village showing you sort of where you are and what it all means and stuff. Like even through there you might be able to see it, the blue shop just there, that's a Dutch supermarket, the best supermarket I think in the world, Albert Heijn. I love it when I come here. But you can see that bit's the Netherlands. I think right now I'm in Belgium. Just boggles the mind, this place. Next time I see you, we'll be at the Dutch football team. This might be one of the nicest places I've ever been in terms of like the houses, just driving it. I mean, these ones here are nice, but some of the ones around the corner are even cooler. But yeah, look at this. We have Gloria UC, and obviously Baarle-Hertog or Baarle-Hertog was where KVV Dosco were just then, but this is Baarle-Nassau, which is the Dutch Baarle or Baal. I'm still not 100% sure on the pronunciation, but this is them, Gloria UC, and there is even a few games on, I think. And so this is Gloria UC?
Yeah, Gloria UC.
This is a Dutch football club?
This is a Dutch football club from Baarle-Nassau.
And do you know if, like, what level they play at?
I don't know. I'm
small team?
I'm here for my granddaughter.
Okay.
She's play hockey. I'm supporting my granddaughter in hockey, but
yeah.
Normally Willem II.
Willem II. Oh yeah,
From
that's
the
who I
team,
saw.
yeah, so
Well, I support Liverpool.
Oh, that's also
So we've
good
had
name.
Sammy Hippier.
Yeah.
We've had Virgil van Dijk.
Virgil van Dijk, the best.
Yeah.
One of the best.
Amazing, yeah.
Amazing character.
Yeah, what a guy.
Amazing person.
Yes, good guy as well.
Most important thing.
Absolutely. And what was your name again, sorry?
Admutsaars.
Admutsaars. Lovely to meet you.
Yeah, nice
Sam.
to meet you.
Lovely,
Have
yeah.
a nice day.
Thank you very much. That must have been a youth team game there that was just on this pitch. It's just finished, and yeah, there's some of the guys over there all just like chilling after the game. What a way of life they have here in the Netherlands. Everybody's so relaxed and so nice and kind, and everyone's just chilling and talking after the game. But yeah, look, another grass pitch here. As I may have mentioned already in this video, like I've seen that a lot of the non-league and smaller clubs actually have like 4G plastic pitches or whatever. So good to see like proper grass pitch here in this little stand as well. Another like non-league stand, good vibes. A couple of little dugouts here as well. But yeah, let's just have a quick look on Google Maps actually where we are and how far the Belgian border is. That's where we are now. This is the home of Gloria UC, look, as you can see. And then, yeah, maybe the closest bit of Belgium is like there. Look at that bit. Like, hang on a sec, let me just get out of that. Let me just zoom in a bit. That little bit there is like that tiny square, that bit of street. Look, Belgian Netherlands. That is literally a tiny square of Belgium within the Netherlands. It's absolutely mad, and that's where we are now. That's the stadium we saw earlier, and there's like the rest of the town there. So what an amazing experience it was visiting Baarle-Nassau and Baarle-Hertog as well in this video. 2 football clubs in 1 village in 2 different countries. You tell me where that happens elsewhere in the world and I will also go there. There's rare cases like the place that is on screen right now where the border literally goes through somebody's front door. I believe in these rare cases, the person who owns the house gets to choose what country their house is in, which is kind of mad. But yeah, you will go round the town or around the village and see like a little flag of one of the countries, and that signifies which country they're in. So I think whatever the front door is on is what country they're in. But again, there are businesses that are split, there are houses that are split, and of course there is the stadium that is split. There's one that is fully in the Netherlands, but the first one we went to, KVV Dosco, within 2 different countries. Absolutely mad. I've never seen anything like that before. Maybe Chester is like the closest that I've seen like that, but absolutely love these kind of stories. Something a little bit different, linking football to these kind of crazy geographical stories. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please hit that like button. Please do subscribe if you're new as well. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.